Dag nabbit, I'm falling apart. There we go. I'm not falling apart. I know what I'm doing. I'm back. I probably annoyed you guys, but yeah. Something I had to do. This is a legit Gothic live stream. This is as goth as you can. None of that goth rock and roll here. This is straight up pre-based goth. Goth. The final frontier. Vampires. I don't like vampires. Vampires suck. Oh, I get it. That's stupid. Forget I said that. Well, I warned you. I warned you all. Come on, you new Cobra fan fans. If you're a Cobra fan, you should be liking this. Can I find my cup? Can I find my goth cup, which is goth? Because I say it is. I'm allowed to say anything's goth because you say it's goth, and I say so, and I'm goth. So there, because I say so. It's ambient. Medications are balanced. Check. Sound should be okay. Check. I'm wearing a hood. Check. You can't play it ambient goth unless you're wearing a hood. It's the law. Obey it. It's ambient. I wonder how many subs I have now. It's very, very close to 500. Sure, I care. Notice me caring. No, I'm looking at the pretty, pretty lights. I don't need to be on drugs. I am drugs. I think this freaks 7 out. Wait a second, I gotta check something. Am I on the right setting? Fuck me if I'm not. Oh, no, I'm right. I'm right. I'm okay. Doing it okay. Swig of coffee for the time being. I don't need any more coffee than that. For the time being, I'll say. Do you feeling gothic yet, people? I know I am. Feeling very gothic. I need to move this. Gosh, we're playing a disco light is like playing an instrument. Are we on drugs yet? Hell yeah. This defines goth music. So, what's goth and more goth than creepy ambient music? Like being on drugs very slowly. What kind of drug would do this? Whatever it is, I want to buy some. No, I don't have to. I have a disco light. See, Grapey, you need a disco light. You don't want one, you need one. It's need, not want. I think this is what Stiv sees right before he stabs something, which is why I have to keep him in the closet. Hope he doesn't gnaw his way in. Oh, not supposed to smoke on screen. Getting there. I'm getting better. It'll change your life for the better, Grapey. You see, when you watch my stuff, you have to have your own light on, so you can watch a disco light while having a disco light, which I may do. Now that I'll have 2 speakers going on, I can do some sonic blends or something. I have ideas. Purple, how you doing? Glad you're here. We're absolutely doing goth ambient music, which I really like, by the way. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm having a pleasant evening, thank you. I'm very relaxed. I'm trying to upgrade my cadence. I have started listening to myself on playback, and I need to upgrade myself. I think I've started to put more effort into my content. About dang time. Yeah. My channel is essentially a hack. This channel is a hack. Thank you, Purple. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Grapey. I'm almost there for that 500, which will, I don't know, I really want it. You know, I'll have it soon. I'm not gonna push it like other people. I'm just really not gonna do that. Well, the channel's doing nicely. Doing very nicely. It's coming along nicely, Tubes. We're all about the same size, Purple. Cool. Right on. I want you to grow too. I want us, you know. We smaller channels really have to take care of each other, and you know, I like the smaller channels. I think the smaller channels. That's a lot of videos. Cool. You got a repertoire. Yeah, it builds slowly, but if your channel's building slowly, that means it's a good channel. When it's just a million more people, it seems kind of cheap. I don't know, but yeah. I'm happy the rate I'm building. You should Purple, because it takes a while to if it's quality, it takes a while, but you get a better audience and, you know, much better chat. I don't know if you live streaming. It's a funny thing. You're dating illicit bliss. Good for you. I hope your love flourishes and stuff. And hope it's nothing you won't go to jail for. Because don't go to jail. Because you can't hang out with me if you're in jail. You know? If I go to jail, I can't live stream with you people. It would make me very sad inside. Keeps me out of trouble. Luckily, at this point, the cops drive me and just. No, I'm not a big wrestling guy. I consume history a lot. That's what I'm about. That's, you know. I check out other live streams a bit. There's some I like, some of them I really dislike. One I really like is Walnut Witch. That's right, Purple too. That's right, Grape. If you go to jail, you can't see skilled. 26 is a good, appropriate age. That's a good demographic. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do a short. Don't go to jail, kids, if you can't watch me. Or if you're under 18, or at least you tell me you're under 18 and just, you know, I don't want kids here. But luckily, my channel's relatively PG and sharp, hard R, like in Pirates. Hard R, get it? That's the pirate R. Pirate kids can't watch my channel because it's rated R. Oh, God, I amused myself. I'm old. You have to pretend to like me. I'm autistic. You have to pretend to like me. Wow, that's cool. Channels for both? Cool. Who are you dating, Pat? Are you dating a celebrity? I hope so. Who is it? Tell me, Pat. Tell me. And everybody has to watch the movie. I Think We're Alone Now. It's a stalker movie, real stalker, but he got better because his stalkie likes him now, and it's hilarious. And it's a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, believe it or not. I know a very famous stalker. Luckily, he behaves himself now, but he's a trip. Watch the movie. It's pretty much pre-YouTube, sorta, and it's amazing, and it's apparently she's a cheating whore. Well, yeah, I had an ex I've had a few exes that are cheating whores, but I was a cheating whore too. So sometimes simultaneously, and I don't like that. I don't like that about myself, and I just don't do that anymore because now I'm celibate, and all that has gone away effectively. Though I still like the dames. Oh yeah, good reason to stay home. Good, Purple. Waste of Space is really cool. So, subbing each other is goth. You should sub each other because it helps channels grow and stuff like that. And my wrench people they are purple, they're blue, and they're good people. We keep an eye on our subs and our blue people. I've only had to unwrench one person. Hey, Macon, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to Goth Ambience Music with Purpley Lightings. I sub to people who have no content all the time, and I really wish to grow their channels if they have no content. I've always wanted to find. Well, I have 2 channels with no content, but I don't mess with them. I want to. Well, Bacon, you're very, very wrong. Welcome here. This is actually a pretty safe channel. You can tell by it's goth and ambient, and it's well lit. This is all I'm doing right now. Ambient? We're talking ambient here. This is almost new age, but it's not. But it's goth. Very goth. Yeah. And I'm almost at 500 subs. So you helped, Macon. Good for you. Thank you. Pretty soon I'll be a big kid channel, but not a kid. I'm not going to be a kid channel because that's just wrong. People get in trouble for that. Goth. That's how it's spelled. Goth. I need to pronounce it better. Goth. Okay. I got a surprise for Macon. I'm full of surprises, Macon. Oh, he got a strike? Dear God. You know how much money he's wasting? You know, you won't be able to afford Dine and whatever it's called, DoorDash. And absolutely nobody's gonna send him food. He's gonna be eating macaroni. Macon, I made you a mod. Hey, Lil Wing. I'm sorry I mispronounced that, but I do that sometimes. Glad you're here. Welcome aboard the very gothic stream we're having here. It's very goth. It's not very scary, but makes you drowsy and smart at the same time. It's ambient. I like the word ambient a lot. Ambient. Not ambient, ambient. Right now my room has a certain ambience. No feng shui. I don't allow that here. No feng shui. I do have feng shui, I guess. If I had a compass, I could do it. And rocks. You need rocks for that, don't you? Hmm. 102 is good. That first 100 takes forever, Meekin. Forever. Oh. You're over 100, man. Congratulations. That rocks, Meekin. And your moderator. All on the same night? Jeez. That's actually really cool. I wasn't a mod for ages, and somebody made me a mod, and I didn't know what the wrench meant, and I didn't know what it meant. What did I just do? Oh. Yeah. Now, everybody who's cool and I trust ends up with a wrench. So, yeah, you'll make it. So, Macon, do me a big favor. Yeah, a lot of people don't show their face, and it's cool. So, Macon, do me a favor. Comment on one of my videos, and I want to check out your channel out, and I'll leave you nice comments and stuff, because I do want to check you out. So you just have to leave me a comment. It's the only way it shows up, and I'll get a notification, and we'll check out your channel out. Yeah. Yeah. It's that easy, Macon. That's all you need to do. I want more people to do that so I can check out their channels. Because I don't always get notifications that somebody subbed, which pisses me off. I wish I could, but I don't. I want to sub to everybody who subs to me. I really want to do that. I want that interaction because I don't want to be a jerk. You're not Aiden. I know who you are, Megan. So quit that. Hey, Well, if you're 8, don't tell me that. And I don't need to know. And Ace Commander, talking to you is like talking to an 8-year-old in a good way. I'm going to check out his channel, and if he's an 8-year-old, I'll find out. Macon's laughing. Macon, are you pulling my leg? Hope you're not pulling anything else. Never mind. I'm talking dirty now. Ace made me talk dirty. Ace likes onions. Not a little kid, Ace. I'll find out. Did you check it up, Ace? Legit? Really? All right. Okay. I'll do what to do. Thank you. And Groove and Macon. 10 out. What do I gotta do? I just put it in timeout forever. Like forever. There you go. Bye, Macon. Nice knowing you. Got rid of him. Thank you, Ace. I'm not looking at talking to 8-year-olds. Come on. Purple Zombie. Somebody said there were 8s. So I got rid of them. It's a rule, man. You got to do that. I don't want 8-year-olds. Why are 8-year-olds doing stuff? Why are they online? What are the fucking parents doing about this? I don't have access to people's profiles when I'm doing this. Your favorite word, Lil, is sodomy. If people said their ages, I would be really happy. No minors in chat. And actually, it's supposed to be no minors in chat, so I don't really, I don't know what to do. It happens. I get rid of people like you check for me, and I get rid of them. Yeah, I know, Purple. My ex's granddaughter, great-granddaughter, which is TikTok. And I'm like, why are you, and watches it in her house. Like, don't do that. Like, now everybody watches it. That's a bad reason to do anything. And I think TikTok needs to go away. And I submit shorts, and I look at a couple shorts, and I'm like, good God, it's just, people think, just a lot of stuff I don't want to watch. So I sure as hell don't want kids watching it. Yeah, kids be watching, well, I don't know, stupid kid shows and shit I can't stand, but they should probably actually reading kid books, and parents should be reading to their kids instead of letting the kids go online all night. Read to your damn kids. Makes them smarter. Makes them literate. Kids love it when you read to them too. You need to have a good kid around. Read me a story. The book is called Mein Kampf. No, don't do that. That's one of my jokes. What are you reading on Mein Kampf? I told my ex that. She believed me. It's always good when you have a copy. Good God, no, I don't endorse Mein Kampf. Thank you. Not a Nazi, no. Social Democrat. Nobody knows what that is, but it's okay. Nobody in the world really knows what a Social Democrat is. It's about not being a jerk. That's really all it's about. Thank you, Ace. I'm going to go into a different subject because I don't even want to think about that. It's icky. I'm looking at purple lights. I'm calming myself down. Yeah, that's much better. And a friend of mine gets really upset, and I agree with her that any kind of that. All right, Kenna. What's going on with you, Kenna? I love you, Kenna. What the just God? All you ever say is, hey. Like, don't you ever, it's never skilled, how are you? Skilled, I love you. Yeah. Good. I like it when you're high or drunk or whatever the hell. You're funner. I don't endorse that, and she's under 21. So I'll pretend I'm mad. Oh, you and your liquor. Just don't fall down the stairs again. There's a start. People will talk. Only down to one person. You're dizzy? You're in the giggle water, are you? I lost everybody. So you behaving yourself? Either you're looping, I'm not sure what looping is, but are you doing the circles? Bed spins? I used to hate bed spins, but they stopped happening after you turn into a hardcore alcoholic. That goes away. You don't throw up as much anymore. N-O. I notice you. Where'd everybody go? Crap. Hey, people. Only thing I ever do is this these days. I'm not super busy. I should be busy. I have every reason to be busy, but I'm not. I'm torpid. Make yourself time out. Go to sleep, kid. Go to sleep. When you're sleeping, you're out of trouble. Bad stuff happens to you when you're sleeping. You may want to lock that door. Nothing bad happens when I'm asleep. Hey, Pat. I wish I had a drug like that I could do. It'd be really cool to do right now with all my lighting, but it doesn't work for me, so as I've said a million times. Just don't do duster. No duster. No inhalants. Pretty much. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Kenna loves Pat. Where'd Ace go? Ace lurks. Plus, it's late for Ace. Ace is a really good mod. Thank you, Ace. I'm gonna listen to Ace from now on. Ace doesn't joke around about his modding. Anybody said I'm learning lessons. If people say they're 8, I'm going to agree with them and get rid of them. Please go away. I don't need the sub that way. I don't want to learn I don't know. You could be an of-age alt, I encourage that, or an of-age robot, no problem. Yeah. Robots are people too. Yeah, do that for me, Ace, and I would appreciate. Yeah. In some ways I'm savvy, some ways I'm not. Ace lurks. I love that about Ace. And Ace is a genius. I'll say that a million times and I mean it. Ace is somebody everybody should watch. He's almost subliminal in his humor, which is why I like it. Yeah, KS. Yeah, KS. I'm doing this pretty much at 5 o'clock p.m. American Pacific Standard Time, and then about 9 o'clock. So I have too many rights anyway. God, you have a lot of meetings. They took your rights away? Oh, jeez. You gotta toe the line, Kenna. You really. It's fun subverting the world within parameters, which I don't. Take care, brother Ace. I really appreciate having my back. Love you to death. You know that, Ace. I was one of your very first fans, and I'm proud of that. I officially like this music. I think she meant her YouTube stuff, I'm assuming, on the YouTube. Kenna, you gotta knock off the sex stuff. That is just, number one, you're better than that. And number two, it gets you in trouble. And number three, you're better than that. Use some humor. Well, Kenna, you want to know why, don't you? That's bullshit. You gotta play. Keep it PG. You show a lot of skin. That's gonna get you in trouble. Oh, copyright. I don't know how you get copyright strikes when I don't doing this, but well, this is public domain, and I'm going to be using a lot of public domain from now on. If I ever monetize, I'll have to. Oh, mass flagging. Okay. Yeah. I just flag King Cobra and CEO and Ace. And that actually helps my algorithm. Oh, you don't talk over the music. That's going to get you into trouble. Oh, don't do that. Because that's when the copyright people strike. Because I don't like that. I've only been flagged. I didn't even get flagged. I got one warning before a flag, and I forgot what it was even about, but yeah. They'll let me know there's a copyright, but there's no action. I get that just daily. Like, well, you can't watch us in Russia anymore. Like, oh, darn. What happened to my Russian demographic? I don't think they can even watch me here, but yeah, Russians. And only one. I only had one channel taken out. One. Yeah, well, Kenna, that's... It's easy to live within the rules and still get away with murder and not literally say, you get, see, stuff like that. I don't want to get strikes. That strikes would harsh my mellow. So, go to sleep, Kenna. If you want to sleep, just pass out, pass out. Have goth dreams. That's the kind of dreams to have. Goth. Yeah. Yep, still haven't gotten a flag yet. I got one, but I appealed it and it went away, I think. I dimly remember. I love you too, Kenna. Worry about you. Oh, skilled. All eyes and ears and stuff. Emo rocks. Go with that, Kenna. Emo rocks, you know. Yeah, Pat, I don't know why they would strike you for that. That's idiotic. But, you know, playing your own stuff, you know, if you're not monetizing, that shouldn't be a problem. Taking your own... So, yeah, I agree with you on that, Pat. You know. Sucks, Pat. That's right, Kenna. Heck yes. Again, yeah, you can, yes. Just behave yourself, Kenna. It's a learning curve, and you have to go by their rules, sadly, because, well, then again, it's, yeah. It is public, yes. It's also corporate, so they... Hi, Odie. Yeah. Patty. Oh, Odie. I like Odie, too. We need an Odie on here. So Cobra got a timeout. Ooh, naughty boy. What if he got a strike, though? If he gets strikes, he can be in a world of shit. If it doesn't go against your channel, don't worry about it. You know? Just whatever. It only even if you monetize and live and crap like that, they'll ding you, but they'll ding you, but they won't strike you, and they won't take your money away. So that's a yeah. It's kind of, you monetize and you live stream and then you just, you know, erase it. Yeah, somebody knows the song. Love you too, Skilled. Go to can I go to sleep? Go to sleep, my little virtual granddaughter. You little brat. No, I'm not simping. I hate that. I don't simp. I talk crap about everybody eventually. I lecture people like crazy, so. Well. Just trying to be a nice person. Trying to nurture here. Don't stop my nurturing. It brings out the bad plus side. We don't want a mean Skilled. Well, all you have to do is not watch me, so I've got pretty easy to get rid of. KS, no, no, she's a million years too young for me, and plus I'm 4,000 ways of unavailable. Look, I'm ugly. So, well, I know people get mad when I say I'm like, just my teeth are bad. I'm an old man. I'm weathered. I'm not ugly. I'm weathered. I'll go with that. Women have said you're just weathered. I'm not pretty. I'm not a kitty princess. I'm the opposite of a kitty princess. That's all I can say. I won't have love interests on the same continent, and they have to be of age, alive, and not related, and female. And what else? And consensual. Well, weird. Never mind. You can learn a lot with the Cobra rules of engagement. Man, I love my disco light. I know I mention it a lot, but I really love it. I mean, this is. And if I get a new one, if it ever breaks down, I can get a new one, and they're cheap as they're cheap. $15 American. I think it was actually closer to $10 American. Cisgendered. Thank you, Pat. I know I was missing something. The light does relax me. It really, really, really does. You know? It doesn't put me to sleep, but it puts me in a better frame of mind. And you can adjust the speed on this. If you have it on low speed, it's really cool. I knew Seven would show up. He smelled the drugs, and there are no drugs here, by the way. Homie, don't do that. But I'm going to smoke, so you can't look at me when I'm smoking, because I'll pretend, you can pretend I'm not smoking, and then nobody yells at me. You're such a trailer park boy. Seven, do you like trailer park boys? Because I sure do. I've watched everything they've ever put out, and I love them. They're kind of like part of my past, too, so it's American, too. What drugs are you on, Seven? Do I need to talk you down? I used to write at night if I couldn't sleep, but I can't write anymore, so I do this. It works, you know. I wanted to play a piano when I was a kid, but I wouldn't spring for a piano naturally because they're expensive. And those kind of keyboards didn't exist back then. The Casios. that was on THO. TV. I don't even know what that is. You and your kids, and your new drugs. And the old drugs aren't the same anymore, and they'll all kill you. Oh, Trailer Park Boys. Oh, that's right. It's such a good show. That is great. I mean, if everybody's people, if you haven't known people like them, well, it's your Trailer Park Life. I love Corner Gas and the Red Green Show. The Red Green Show is, I'm going to start watching that again because it was so Canadian in a great way. And just, it's old Canadian guys. Yeah, Red Green, dear Lord. That was like the highest form of Canadians TV, and it was really good. And tons of fans in the U.S. love Red Green. I mean, what's not to like? It's so low gaze and it's hilarious. And they have a lot of running gags. I was watching that in Canada, so I was watching it. It was in a Canadian place. Hey Wood, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Hey Wood, you are a running gag. I applaud you for that. Oh, you have my applause. I appreciate Haywood. He's definitely a contributor to this universe. This is ambient goth music, Haywood. So I'm trying to attract the gothic fans. Cobra's Cantina. Yeah, it's really good. There's a whole bunch of ambient goth music I discovered. I didn't even know. I realized it didn't exist. I didn't know it existed. Then I found out, and it's public domain too. Hail Cobra, indeed. We love our hero. We love our king. Right now, I feel 80% British. I don't know why, and I'm not, but I'm just feeling. And Viking. I'm feeling a little Viking too. So. You can't run. Oh, God. We're not talking about Jessica, are we? Oh, Lord. What a wreck. What a mess. Everything I don't like in a woman, put into one woman. You know? I respect women. I love women. However, not her. I think she should be gender neutral. I think she is. Yeah. Or we like to think it that way because we don't want to think about her she really is. And she doesn't even know she is one. Oh, she may have been caught filming children. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just stuff. She gently nudged the line, so I'm not going to. I don't know if she's a full-edged sicko or not. That's an accusation. I just don't like her. You'd have to look it up, Chaos. And I don't like her. I don't want her around me. I think she's a destructive being. Whether she's a sicko or not, I don't know. But that's close enough in my universe that she's not. That she doesn't belong in my universe. I try watching your stream once in a while, and it's a tar pit. She's a tar pit. That's all I can say. But she was cooking earlier, and that should be her thing. I like it. I should have watched her cooking stuff because I endorse that. I like her cooking stuff. I really do. That's where she should stay. And she needs ambient music. She needs good music. She doesn't know good music. So if she's doing cooking with ambient goth music like this, I would watch her channel. Until then, until that day. Kidding Fiddlers, yeah. Yeah, Chaos, I'm with you. I'd rather watch this. Pretty lights, nice people, you know. Yeah, I don't want to even talk about those people anymore. I really don't want to. It's just, I don't want to think about it. I want to buffer myself here, especially. I want a prettier world with lights and spooky music. I wish I had a cat here. If I had a cat with me, I'd be really happy because I like cats. I want a goth cat. I had a cat who lived with me here periodically. He was a guest, but he passed away, the poor soul, but he was such a great cat. He's just a wreck. Cats are funny. They're therapy. They're great. You know, they're a cat. It's not a real home without a cat in it. Dog's optional. You could have a dog, but if you can't have a dog, a cat is part of the formula. Oh boy, the music's going crazy. A sense of foreboding. Having a twin must be interesting. Yeah, really, it is. Yeah. I don't think I've ever really been close friends with a twin. I don't think I have. Been around them, but, you know. No. Didn't enter my universe. Yeah, foreboding is goth. I mean, yeah. I'm dimly aware something is going to happen, but I don't know. I'm just going to look at my lights and wonder about it for a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We live in different cities. Yeah, Chaos, I believe you. And I have had some friends that we had that connection. I mean, those relationships have passed. Not all of them have passed. I mean, there was some friends. People have fired me as friends, and I've done the same. And I think people get too close who aren't related. And I think with friends, twins, it would be healthy. I don't think with other people it really is. So. Oh, I'm going to do something I don't want to do. I'm going to be moving around a little bit, so you have to forgive me. But I'm right here. If the phone doesn't fall, it make a bunch of stupid ass noise. I'm right here. You can't really see me, can you? Go. Try not to make clumsy noises and be a Three Stooges thing. Far too frequently happens in my life. I didn't think I was going to be on this song. It happens. There we go. Will I be lucky? No, it won't. Damn it. See? Making noises. It should be easier to do in the dark what I'm doing right now, which is so wholesome. Well, no, it's only a cigarette, so it's not wholesome. I do it, not proud of it, but surprisingly, very little I do isn't normal. Don't worry about that. I'm too normal. Holy shit, how'd that happen? Because I didn't sure it used to be that way. Is it age? I don't think it is. Could be. You know, things I don't know. You just took it up? That's God. I don't condone it, nor do I condemn it. I don't think people should. Took it back up. It's a good. Yeah. My father-in-law had been a smoker and all kinds of tobacco products, almost everything, and quit because of health. I always said, "Oh man, I miss cigarettes. I loved smoking," and I loved the guy. And I used to visit my wife, and her mother would go shopping, and he'd say, "Mark, you can smoke in the house." Well, I know that's rude. Like, Mark, really, I want you to smoke in the house. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm getting a nicotine rush from you guys, please. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm getting a little mad at people condemning it, so I'm trying not to smoke on camera. And that's valid. I want to do that. However, I don't want to quit smoking, but whether it happens or not, we'll see. Who knows? It's not the worst thing I do or have done. I don't do much of. What do you think? I don't feed myself well enough. That's a bigger concern of mine than smoking right now. Moderating behavior, not something I'm good at. Yeah, I'm tired of going away. My litany of stuff I can't do. It's not goth. Nutrition is very important. It is. I need to. Weird thing is, I like healthy foods a ton. I just don't eat them. And I can cook. I know how to cook, and I can cook vegetables. And to beat the band, I love bananas. I'll eat millions of bananas, and they're very good for you. Steamed potatoes. Oh, that's a lifesaver. Just steaming anything. I have a neat little steamer thing. So I have all the equipment. I have the know-how. I have the technology. I have the resources. See, I go on about the things I can't do. It's kind of boring, really. I don't know. But no, I'm gonna eat later. Just a can of something. I have no appetite, but tomorrow I really need to. I've got to be in good shape by Friday afternoon. I have to be. So that's going to force me to, it's going to motivate me because I really have, I'm going to do a cooking video. Hence, food's got to be involved. And I like my own cooking. So and I always eat all of my own cooking. Leftovers, yes. Throwing things out, not going to happen. Even if I don't like it, I will eat it. You learn by eating your own mistakes. Throwing away food is not goth. I think King Cobra probably throws away a lot of his own food, and he's a drunk, so he does probably eats and binges. Unhealthy food is better than no food. Let's put it that way. I think he eats enough, so he probably won't drink himself to death, because drinking with no food it's the worst way to go. That will kill you faster than anything. Has killed a lot of my friends. But Cobra drinks a lot of really sweet stuff, and that it's gonna beat him up. It's gonna beat him up. Too much sugar. The pancreas is gonna fly out of your body eventually, so that's gonna bite him. So I worry about that boy a lot. I really do. Yeah, chaos. Well, yeah. People who've lived around, don't throw stuff away. I know he eats only once a day, but it depends on what he eats. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I worry about him too. Nothing I can do about that, and I'm not gonna condemn him for anything except self-destructive Jessica. That's his that's on him. That's on his dime, and I do. Jessica's Jessica. There's nothing you can do about her, but Cobra's in some ways really over her. I believe that absolutely. He knows she's got to go away, but he's being stubborn, and he doesn't want to feel like people are pushing him around or being trolled. So that's got to be really kind of a weight on him. I mean, he lives by his trolls. His trolls pay his way. So, but he doesn't want to be owned by them at the same time. So Cobra, it's hard to be Cobra. It's a hard job to be King Cobra. Poor little rascal. Poor fearless leader. The more you study Cobra, the more I study Cobra, the more I liked him. I like him. Now, but we always have liked him. Always seen a lot of good in the little rascal, the king, the boy prince. He doesn't need a relationship. People say he really needs a girlfriend. That's the last thing in the world he needs. Man, he's an autistic as hell, and autistic people don't form relationships well, wisely, and easily. So he could get away with that when he was younger and he was kind of a bad boy, but yeah. He knows better. He knows completely. That last visit, he hated it. He hated it. That was just... He's completely mentally, emotionally shut down. I saw that all over him, and he didn't like it. He just didn't know how to get whatever. Anyway, yeah. He's that way of much of his friends. If they're visiting him, he doesn't interact. He never interacts much. If they're in the background and they're kind of quiet, yeah, but he just fiddles with his computer. He just doesn't interact, which I understand. Boy, it got smoky in here. Makes a nice effect, but I can't turn my fan on. He kowtows. Yeah. I think... I don't know. That part's hard to figure it out. He's a simp. He's a simp boy. And he's worried that he'll never get laid again without her, and you bet... Yeah. There's a lot of that. The better than nothing, but she's worse than nothing. Yeah, and I could be really angry with her. But hats house for a cooking video for her. That's what she can do, you know. And it can be good. And she needs some music in the background. And just totally ignoring her mods. I like being celibate. It's worth there's no cost involved. Society makes us want to mate, and our value is self-worth is defined by sex, and I think it's idiotic. Yeah. I mean, our personalities are supposed to be rounded and not living in fear of what other people think. And I know these are all cliches, but they're valid cliches. I've been around people, screamers, a big chunk of my life, and I cannot handle it. I can't do it anymore. I don't like loud conversations anymore. My mom was a yeller and a lecturer, and she was repetitive, just drinking. Vodka turned her into a demon. But when she was relatively straight, she was great company. She was a very smart woman, intuitive, all that. Yeah. Yeah, no screaming, no yelling. I do yell when I'm chasing people away from this part of the building, and I enjoy it because I'm good at it and it's funny and everybody else enjoys it. But you know, full a full real conversation, I feel sick for 3 days. I don't want to do that anymore. But old man yelling, oh, geez, man, I thrive on that shit. Chasing people down the street, I love that. I'm good at it. You know, oh, I'm a legend. And my neighbors appreciate it. It's okay. Mark will chase him away. Boy, howdy. Out there, my boxers chasing them down the alley again. They never come back. Fuck. And that's my reflex. We're supposed to protect our own and others, and that's one way of doing it. You're not gonna sit idling by, and then again, I really enjoy it too. It gives me an excuse. Finally, this is the right time to do what I really want to do. So yeah, I'm the designated. We have one guy who's an airborne ranger, a real one, and he just won't do it because he's afraid he'll kill somebody. So I do it for him. He says, "I'm really good. You do it well, but you never go too far with it." And I appreciate him saying that because, well, no, I'm kind of an expert, kind of an artist in the form of running down the sidewalk in my boxers, yelling at some people, and oftentimes wielding a weapon of some sort. So I've had one guy punch me here, but that was only one off, and I've never had to hurt anybody. And no, I'm not. I don't want to play that way. I don't want to go to jail. If I go to jail, I can't do this. Yeah, that's how I think. That's what I do. Well, I'm going to go off now because it's been my hour and a little change. But I love you guys. Thanks for being goth with me, and I'll be back soon. Maybe even later today, maybe not. I don't know, but tomorrow for sure. Latest.